Yes, I love Facebook. Really? This educational video is intended to draw attention to the problem of facilitator cueing in a technique called rapid prompting method. RPM, also known as spelling to communicate, is a variant of facilitated communication. These techniques build dependence on the facilitator, not independence for those being subjected to them. While it is not possible to determine the extent of clients' academic and communication skills from watching a video, it is possible to raise questions about physical, visual, and verbal cues facilitators provide to their clients that appear to influence letter selection. Criticisms are directed toward FC as a technique, and not the individuals being subjected to it. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment to help grow this project. Autism Society of America interview. On July 30th, 2020, Breaux and his facilitator Sara participated in a Zoom call with the Autism Society of America. Throughout the presentation, Sara held a plastic letterboard in the air and called out letters and words as Ben extended a pointed finger toward it. Here is a sample from the interview in which Ben was asked to talk about his experiences with Facebook.
Ben, can you tell us about your Facebook group that you have?
Can you tell me about Facebook? Yes. Okay, good.
Tell us a little bit about that group.
Yes, I love Facebook.
Letterboard drift. Anytime a facilitator holds a letterboard in the air, there is a high probability of facilitator influence due to the ideomotor response or small muscle movements by the facilitator that aid in letter selection. Sara visibly moves the board from side to side and up and down throughout the video.
Yes. Okay, good.
Tell us a little bit about that group.
Yes, I love Facebook.
Letterboard drift due to the ideomotor response happens for two main reasons. First, it is difficult for the facilitator, any facilitator, to hold still even a light letterboard when it's outstretched in the air. Slight adjustments in body position, along with gravity and fatigue, affect the board's position in space. And second, without fully realizing it, facilitators reflexively move the letterboard toward what they believe to be the next letter in the word being spelled out. The problem of letterboard drift can easily be solved by mounting the letterboard on a stable surface. Calling out words and letters not selected. In addition to moving the board in the air, Sara appears to call out letters that Ben does not select and words that Ben has not spelled. The translucent letterboard used in the interview makes it possible to see where Ben touches the board. Unfortunately, as the upcoming analysis will show, errors in letter selection appear to be an ordinary occurrence in this FC session, not an occasional error. Word by word. The following stills show the target letter in red and where Ben points in yellow. Since the presumption is that Ben can spell all the words in I love Facebook, each letter is matched with a finger point on a one-to-one basis, as the facilitator calls out words or letters. Suggestion. Before proceeding to the analysis, you might try watching the video with the sound off, asking, does the board move in the air? Does Ben touch directly on the target letter, or does he touch the spaces in between letters? Do the letters touched correspond with the letters being called out? Do the letters touched match the number of letters in each word? What words do you think Ben is spelling? Are they the same or different from what the facilitator calls out? Does Ben consistently look at the letter board while selecting letters? Does the facilitator call out letters even if Ben is not looking at the board? Yes.
Yes. Okay, good.
Target letters 3, touches 3, correct letters 0. Note Ben's eyes appear to be closed at least part of the time. I love.
Tell us a little bit about that group.
Yes, I love.
Target letters 5, touches 6, correct letters 1. Facebook.
Facebook.
Target letters 8, touches 11, correct letters 0. Recap and conclusion. In this clip from an Autism Society of America interview, Ben Breaux and his facilitator Sara used the rapid prompting method to answer a question about Ben's experiences with Facebook. However, serious questions about authorship arose upon close examination of the letters and words called out by the facilitator, which did not appear to correspond with the position of Ben's finger on the letterboard. There were 16 characters in the target sentence. Ben appeared to touch the letterboard 20 times. Of the 4 words in the target sentence, Ben spelled 0 correctly. He may have touched one letter correctly, but this appeared to be coincidental because he was not always looking at the board when he touched it. And while these numbers may be off slightly due to the angle of the board, it is possible to see that Ben most often touched in between the letters, not on them, and showed a preference for letters in the middle of the letterboard rather than those on the outer boundaries. It is, for example, impossible to spell out Facebook without touching the top row of the letterboard. But this is exactly what viewers of this interview are being asked to believe. Because facilitators are taught not to test FC, S2C, or RPM, it is quite possible Sara does not fully realize the extent to which she controls the FC messages she helped generate. However, this does not release facilitators or the Autism Society of America from the responsibility of ensuring that words produced using these techniques are the words of the clients and not their own. the science. To date, there's no scientifically rigorous evidence to prove facilitated communication, spelling to communicate, rapid prompting method, or any of their variants produce independent communication. Controlled studies show that facilitators, not their clients, are producing the typed messages. Many organizations oppose the use of facilitator-reliant techniques. These include, but are not limited to, the American Speech-Language Hearing Association, American Association on Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities, American Psychological Association, Association for Behavior Analysis, Association for Science and Autism Treatment. FC is not science. For more information, please check out our website at facilitatedcommunication.org.